A very good morning to everyone, students. Now we will start the new chapter of your grammar, that is adjectives, and we start with these pictures, and there are some pictures given. Why these pictures are given? And on the next page of your book, page number 53, the sentences which are given to express their qualities of these buildings. Okay, the amazing Great Wall of China, the impressive Leaning Tower of Pisa, the magnificent Taj Mahal, the splendid Roman Colosseum, the majestic Pyramid of Giza, the enormous statue of Christ the Redeemer, the marvelous Chichen Itza. Why these words are given? Amazing, impressive, magnificent, splendid, majestic, enormous, marvelous, because they are showing the quality of these buildings. They are showing the quality of these buildings, and as the definition of adjective shows, verb that describes a noun are called adjective, and these are describing the nouns such as Great Wall of China, impressive Leaning Tower of Pisa, magnificent Taj Mahal, splendid Roman Colosseum, majestic Pyramid of Giza, the enormous statue of Christ the Redeemer, the marvelous Chichen Itza. Okay, so words that describe a noun are called adjectives. Types of adjectives are quality, quantity, number, demonstrative, interrogative, and possessive. What are adjectives of quality? Words such as majestic, amazing, splendid, magnificent, marvelous, enormous, and so on gives us information about the quality of the noun. That is why they are called the adjective of quality. Okay. Adjective of quantity. Okay, quantity. What is quantity? About the amount, about the quantity, how much is that thing. Read the following passage. There is one passage given, and there are what is written in this passage. So there are 40 students in class 6. Most of the students in class 6 are very obedient. Only 3 or 4 students are very naughty. Some girls are very quiet, while a few boys are very talkative. The teacher gives these boys enough classwork to keep the class quiet. Then they never cause much trouble to the teacher, and there is a very little noise. All the students love their teacher very much. From the first period to the last period in school, the students obey their teacher. So, what is shown in this paragraph? So, as the heading, as the adjectives of quantity and number, words such as most, some, few, enough, much, little, and all give us information about the quantity of the noun. They are showing the quantity of the noun. Therefore, these are called the adjectives of quantity, and these measuring words modify the noun and are also called quantifiers. Next is, apart from the quantifiers mentioned above, there are other words which denote number, such as cardinal and ordinals. And which are cardinals? Such as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 40 are used to provide information about the quantity of countable nouns. And what are ordinals? Words such as first, second, third and fourth are made from numbers like 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, they tell us about the order and rank of countable nouns. Therefore, these are called ordinals. Okay. So, next thing is demonstrative, interrogative and possessive adjectives. So, what are demonstrative adjectives? Words which point out to nouns are called. Look at this word, point out to nouns are called demonstrative adjectives. And what are the examples? This, that, these, those, such, certain and yonder. Words such as what are used with nouns such as plan to ask questions. Okay, words which are used with nouns to ask questions are called interrogative adjectives. What, which and whose. Words such as my and his are used with nouns such as daughters, home and permission to denote possession. Okay, to denote possession. Words which are used with nouns to denote possession as a ownership, to own something, are called possessive adjectives. My, your, his, her, its, our, your, their are called the possessive adjectives. So in this exercise, you have to identify the demonstrative adjectives, interrogative adjectives and possessive adjective. For example, please pass on this book to Harry. This demonstrative adjective. Which book do you like the best? Which is interrogative adjective. Whose books are these? Interrogative adjectives. Okay. And my father is a wonderful storyteller. My father. So it is a possessive adjective. Next is, there is a comparison. Okay. In English, adjectives can be made from other words by adding suffixes to them. Suffixes after the word which you can add after that word, after the noun. Courage plus us, courageous. Faith plus full, faithful. Nature plus unnatural. Dirt plus y, dirty. Love plus able, lovable. Okay. So there are some words given in which you have to add ous, ful, ul, y and able. Okay. Next is making opposites by adding prefixes. If you add, we can make opposites or negative words by adding prefixes to them. If we want to change it into opposite or negative words, then we have to add prefixes to them. And the examples are dis, im, non, un, im, etc. Okay. So again, there are some words given in which you have to add the prefix to change it into negative or into opposite. For example, vegetarian, non-vegetarian, obedient, disobedient, proper, improper, disciplined, indisciplined, courteous, discourteous, and so on. Next is degrees of comparison. Degrees of comparison. What are degrees of comparison? Suppose the 3 degrees of comparison are as follows. There are positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. And what is positive degree? An adjective is in the positive degree when comparison is made and the word is used in its base form. When the word is used in its base form, then it is taken as positive degree. Mercury is a small planet. Small is a word that denotes the positive degree in this sentence. Comparative degree is in the comparative degree. An adjective is in the comparative degree when it is used to compare two nouns. When you are comparing two nouns, then we have to use the comparative degree. Mercury is smaller than Saturn. Superlative degree. An adjective is in the superlative degree when a comparison is made among more than two nouns. Okay. Mercury is the smallest of all the 8 planets. Okay. So, here are some examples given of positive, comparative and superlative degree. Some of these are sweet, sweeter, sweetest, bright, brighter, brightest, great, greater, greatest, old, older, oldest, strong, stronger, strongest. Next is the word ended with y. We have to replace y to I and then er and est in comparative and superlative degrees. Prettier, prettiest, greedier, greediest, lazier, laziest, lucky, luckier, luckiest, heavy, heavier, heaviest. Okay. Next is, there are some words in which you have to use more and most to change into comparative and superlative degree. For example, famous, more famous, most famous, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful, difficult, more difficult, most difficult, and The definite article the must be used before the adjective in its superlative degree form. Some words are there that are, some adjectives are not from the positive degree. Some irregular forms are there, जैसे good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, far, farther, farthest, far, further, furthest, little, less, least, many, more, most. Okay. So this is your chapter and I hope you have understood it properly. Okay students, thank you.